Hello guys, are you ready for science? If yes, so let's start with our today's video. It is a continuation of all the previous videos of the lesson number 2, the living world. If you have not watched the previous videos, you can check the link in the description and watch it. In all those previous videos, we have discussed about characteristics of living things, then the characteristics of non-living things, growth, respiration, excretion, responsiveness to stimuli and movement, reproduction, definite lifespan, and the last, that is the cellular structure. We have learned about all the 7 characteristics of living things. Do you know that there are 2 types of living things? That is, useful living things and harmful living things. These are the 2 types of living things. Some are useful, but some are just opposite, that is harmful living things. So first we'll learn about useful living things. How are these living things useful to us? How are the plants and the animals useful to us? First we'll see how are the plants useful to us. These plants are used for many purposes, such as household and industrial purposes. But how are these useful for household and industrial purposes? So we are going to study about this only. How are these all plants and what we get from the plants useful? First, the fenugreek or the methi. Then the second, that is the potato. Third picture we can see, that is okra or the bhendi. Then apple, banana. These all are used as food. While there are some plants also which are used as medicines. Which are those plants which are used as medicines? The first, that is the adulsa or the vasaka we can say as. Then the hirada, the behada, the asparagus. These all plants are used as medicines. So these are also used as medicines. Plants are also useful in different ways. Now we'll see how are these animals useful to us. Animals are also useful living things, right? So we'll see how are these animals useful to us. Plants are useful, right? We saw how plants are useful. But these animals like dog, cat, cow or the buffaloes, these are also used. So how are these used? They are used for domestic uses. What are the domestic uses? Some protect our houses like dogs. And cat also protects our houses from the mice, right? Then the cow gives us milk. These are all some of the domestic uses. Now we'll see some more uses of these animals. How are these more animals used to us? So the animals, that is the fish, the sheep, the owl, these are also useful to us. These are used as food. The fish, we use it as food. The sheep is sometimes used as food. Then sheep is also used, or it also gives us wool, and that wool is also used by us. The hens or the owls, these are also used by us as food. Then, how are these animals useful in occupations? We are going to see it. These are used for various occupations. The horses, the oxen, the camel, and there are many more animals like this which are used for various occupations. The horses are used sometimes in races. To win, we need more faster, right? More faster, that is, the horses run fast. So we need horses. Then the horses are also used to carry loads. The oxen are used in agriculture, right? Then the camel are also used to move from one place to other. Now we'll see how this earthworm is useful. Right, the earthworm is a friend of the farmer. So of course it will be useful for the agriculture. But how in agriculture the earthworms are useful? They make the soil fertile. And now we will see the second term, that is the harmful living things, which are just opposite of living things which are useful. we'll learn about the harmful living things. The animals. How are these animals harmful to man? Almost the animals are harmful to man. But how? We will learn about it, that how they are harmful to man. The mosquitoes and the flies, these insects, spread diseases. For example, the diseases like dengue and malaria. And there are many more diseases which these insects spread. Now we'll see more such animals which are harmful. The cockroaches and the rats or the mice, these destroy our food. And in this way the cat comes here. The cat protects our food, we can also say in this way, because it catches the rats. These are also harmful because they destroy our food. Then the next, that is the lice and these ticks. These also spread diseases. These are also not just an insects, but these also spread diseases. Some of the insects are also poisonous, and because of these we can even cause death. These poisonous insects are the poisonous lizard, the spider, the scorpion, and the last, that is the snake. So we have to be careful from these harmful insects. And there is one more thing, that is the elephants. But how are these elephants harmful to us? Right? Not only elephants, but the wild elephants. These wild elephants sometimes enter our human settlements and cause a lot of destruction. Okay, when they are in angry mood, so they cause destruction in our human settlements. And in this way, these all animals are harmful. Now we learn how are the plants harmful for living things. We learned how plants are useful, but these plants are also harmful for living things. Now we'll see how they are harmful. Some of the examples which are harmful for living things are the dodder and the parthenium. These and more other weeds are harmful for living things. So we can't say how they are harmful, but they are harmful. Not only for living things, sometimes they are harmful for insects. Then the next, that is the pods of the nettle. In the first picture we can see the nettle leaves and the colocasia leaves. These two leaves cause itching. The pods of the nettle leaves also cause itching. So they are harmful to our skin. Do you know that there are attractive plants? On that plants are attractive flowers, right? So these flowers are attractive, but sometimes they are harmful also. For example, the plants like the oleander and lantana. These two have strong odor, or we can say strong smell. So you know that when we put excessive, that is when there is more smell, we do not like it. It is the same case. Then the next is the datura plant. This datura plant is poisonous. How there are poisonous insects? The same, there are plants. There are two more plants which are harmful. That is the fungi and algae. These two plants grow on land and also in water. And if they grow on the water, then the water gets polluted. And this polluted water can spread diseases. So these two are harmful for our health. And now we are finished with the useful living things and harmful living things. Now we'll learn the third term, that is the wild animals. Most of the animals or the wild animals are carnivorous animals. There are three types of animals, that is the carnivorous, herbivorous and omnivorous. Then what is predators? These wild animals or the carnivorous animals that hunt other animals for food are called predators. See, when some of the animals search for their food, in the same way, these wild animals hunt other animals for the food, and these animals which hunt other animals for food are called predators. And now we'll see some examples of predators. The examples are the first, that is the tiger, second lion, third fox, and the last, that is leopard. These all are predators. Sometimes due to deforestation, that is when there is deforestation, these wild animals or the predators enter human settlements in search of food and may kill all the domestic animals, that is a cat, dog, etc., or people, that is us also. And now we'll see, always remember. What should we remember? Many plants and animals in nature satisfy our needs, that is, they fulfill our needs. Just we saw how are they useful. The use of such plants and animals should be restricted only to our needs. That is, we should use these plants and animals when they are needful or when we need them. There is one more point that we should remember. We should not pluck leaves, flowers and fruit unnecessarily. If we need them, then only we should pluck them. Animals should not be hunted. They should not be teased for just fun. We should not tease animals. It is the responsibility and duty of all of us to protect plants and animals, as they are useful, so we should protect them. If we want them, we should protect them. So always keep this in your mind. Now we have completed with our second lesson, that is the living world. In the next video we will learn about the next lesson, that is the third lesson. And so don't forget to watch the next video to get our third lesson. Thanks for watching and don't forget to like and subscribe my video.